I was to describe Sally, I would say she was kind of a one-of-a-kind person and a one-of-a-kind player.
Inducted in the Players category of the Hall of Fame, Field Hockey Canada is proud to acknowledge Sally Manning, one of the first extraordinary Canadian field hockey players.
She was probably one of the best players in the world at the time.
Throughout her career, Manning won multiple university championships and became one of the top 11 players in the world after having competed in 4 world tournaments.
She could dribble that ball through everybody and then put the ball in the net. And then the next thing you know, we're at the other end and there's Sally saving a ball off the goal line.
Manning grew up in Maple, Ontario, where she discovered her athletic curiosity at a young age.
She was always outside, always outside. She adored my father, so trailed after him everywhere. So learned a lot of independence and creativity.
Sally's father would unfortunately pass away when she was just 12 years old, but that wouldn't stop her from living through him during her early athletic days.
So my mother, now a widow with 7 kids, figured out that if she joined the Maple girls softball team, she could play. Well, as soon as Sally tried out, she became the pitcher.
Her athletic success took off from there. Throughout her adolescence, she won multiple athletic awards in track and field, ice hockey, and softball. However, all that turned out to be preparation for when she enrolled at the University of Toronto, where she'd be exposed to a sport that would ultimately change her life.
In the first year when she was in arts, that she was spending most of her time in the Benson building, which was the phys ed building anyway. And then I think in the springtime, because they had a really good coach, Marina Vandermeer, and they were doing quite well, she tried out for the field hockey team as well. And that's where it all started.
It was at that moment that a star was born, as she helped lead the university to 3 field hockey championships in 3 years and simultaneously played on the Ontario provincial team.
I was just in awe of her.
She competed with determination and tenacity, and that rubbed off on all of us. And you could tell she just loved to play the game.
She started on the national team in 1970 and went on to play for more than a decade, where she was able to compete in 4 consecutive field hockey world tournaments.
That is a significant contribution to field hockey. The training that goes into it, the day-to-day grind, the playing in other countries, the playing against the best in the world. It's significant over a 10-year period, and Sally was at the height of her play.
Her success culminated at the 1979 World Tournament in Vancouver, where she was recognized as one of the world's elite players.
So in '79 was the World Championships. Team was ranked 16 going in. The team came out top 8, and Sally was named World 11, which was unbelievable. Like, she was the first Canadian to receive that honor.
When she was selected as one of the President's 11 All-Stars, we were so proud of her because she could wear now the Canadian flag internationally, and she was just a great representative for the country.
Sally's field hockey career concluded shortly after in 1981, but her efforts were getting recognized as the decades went by. She's a current alumni of the UFT Sports Hall of Fame, Vaughan Sports Hall of Fame, and the Bobby Orr Sports Hall of Fame. Manning unfortunately passed away in 2014, but those close to her are now proud to see her legacy cemented in the Field Hockey Canada Hall of Fame.
So I think this is very exciting for her. It's a culmination of a great career, and I think it's a nice legacy to leave behind for Sally.
She would have just been humble, She would have just been, this is a team sport, and, I was just one of the team.
She would have been truly honored that other people had taken the initiative to acknowledge that excellence.
I think she would just like to be remembered as a good friend and a good teammate and a humble, hardworking player.
It would be important for her to convey to people that it doesn't matter how old you are, if you love doing something, or where you are. If you love and want to do something and an opportunity arises, take that opportunity.